Hey, my people, my YouTube fam, my Nigerians, my ABAG gang, hey, ABN family. Oh, by the way, guys, ABNG, something amazing is coming soon. So you're gonna be seeing shortly something sweet and on the on the secret stuff, the CIA levels for us. You understand? Something that will just be coded. If you're not part of the ABNG, we're going to know. Do you understand what I'm saying? But for everybody who is an ABN, gang member, we have something coming, something amazing, something in the works. When it's time, I'll let you guys know. Like I told you, I'm going to start. I'm actually going to put out a Telegram group soon so that you guys can be updated. Do you understand what I'm saying? Updated. My wife is fine. She's with my brother in the living room. Gabby's saying hi to everybody. So yeah, Father's Day is coming. I'm excited about that, but I'm not excited about my motherland. Guys, I don't even know what's happening in this country. I don't know where you are, whether you are in the US, whether you are in Congo, whether you are in Australia, whether you are in China. If you are in Nigeria, you are an ABNG fan, my guys. There is fire on the mountain, and nobody wants to be on the run. So today is June 12th, Democracy Day. And to be honest, the pulse of the people is like, what are we celebrating? Excuse me, what Democracy Day are we celebrating here? There is hunger, there is corruption anyhow. It's as if we are literally in a military regime. Buhari is successfully running this country like we are in a military regime. The political appointees, civilians that he has put and surrounded around himself are all people who don't mind us going back into a military regime, all because it favors their pockets. That's all. Shameless people like Lai Mohammed, Adeshina, Loretta, Onochi, all those guys who we thought even had brains. All of them, they have clean mouths. Plus this lawyer that used to fight for activism before. But anyways, guys, I have gist for you. From what is happening today on Democracy Day in Nigeria to what, of course, you people must have heard, Twitter ban, of course, and then what our president recently just said about us when it came to a question that was asked to him on the Arise News platform. Basically, I'm just going to let you watch the video now. So, Buhari was asked, what plans do you have to make Nigeria's economy better? To increase the federal, foreign exchange deposits in our country? What are your plans to increase that? As per, foreign investors are saying, you know what? We can do without the giant of Africa, the biggest market share. Let's go to Ghana. They are more stable. And to be honest, it feels like and seems like their president do have a little bit of sense in his head. So let us go there instead of coming to Nigeria. They asked our president, what do you do? This is his response.
Even though your administration has given the right signal with regards to ease of doing business, Nigeria has barely improved, and we're losing foreign direct investment to our neighbors such as Ghana. What can you do to make Nigeria a more competitive and more attractive destination for foreign direct investment?
Well, this question was answered when there was this answers. You remember the young people who wanted to march here and remove me when they were checked that answers. And my answer to that, I got the members of the Executive Council. As you could recall, by the Constitution, there must be a member of Executive Council from each state. That is the Constitution. Every state must be represented. So I got them on a Wednesday. I did like this. I said they should go, each one should go to his state, speak to the governor, speak to the traditional leaders, speak to the business people, and speak to the youth, especially, and tell them that the federal government, no more vacancy, is full. Go to any state governor and ask him now to give you a contract or to give you a job. He will tell you there is no vacancy. The same thing with local government. So you may have a good degree, but you may die without having a job. Why? Because nobody is going to invest in an insecure environment. So I told them, I said they should tell the youth that if they want jobs, they will behave themselves, make sure Nigeria is secure so that people can come and invest. Nigeria is resourceful, people know it. We are a rich country. God has endowed us. But nobody can bring, look at today, like 200 buses bought by the former governor of Lagos. Some of these boys went and burned the vehicle. The governor made an album, came and I took the album and put it aside. I said, go and tell them to walk. Who will go and invest his money in an unstable environment? Nobody will. It's just common sense. So you behave yourself, you make Nigeria secure, and people will invest.
Have you seen what your president have talked? Let me just kukuma eat my parfait in peace. As your president is bitter, the people that I put in power around him are bitter. Let me enjoy my nice, delicious parfait. You know what? Buhari sits down on his pompous self, sits down on his high horse and says that the reason why federal government is not receiving investors' money into the country is because Nigerian youth are not behaving themselves. First of all, it first started from leaving the question they ask him, how do you plan on increasing federal deposits in the country? He went straight to NSAS. The NSAS movement, they wanted to remove him in government. So he's now saying that NSAS protest was a coup. You can see how deranged our leaders have become. You can see how deranged this man is. And the people he's surrounded by, they're the ones feeding him this information. Because if you remember the time the Lagos state government went to see him, he didn't know what was happening. It seems like they are protesting. How long have they been there? They will soon end. It's like he doesn't. So he's being fed information by people around him who are power drunk and do not want to feel like they've lost control. So, and the truth is that he's the one that caused it because he doesn't care to listen to the voice of the people. How can this man confidently say that Nigerians, the majority of Nigerians are supporting him? That when he saw the crowd, when he was campaigning in 2015, and the crowds that came when he was campaigning in 2017, that he knew that Nigerians love him. Hey! At the end of the day, people, now us cause them for ourselves. My dear, at this point, just go and get your own yogurt. Pause this video. Get your own yogurt. Put your own granola and do your parfait because I'm not going to give you. So, By the way, I missed you guys so much. Now, the president says that the youth, you know, when the NSAS happened, that he sent out the executive federal council to go meet every state government, state governor, meet traditional rulers, meet business entrepreneurs, and tell them. He didn't even say, and meet youth. Because this was also a target against the youth. He didn't even have the decency to say, let me still address the youth. He still thinks that we are nothing. He no rates us. He didn't include them in the people that the FEC met. But told them to tell us that there are no more jobs. So that federal government is no more giving jobs anywhere. We can't get work in civil service until we start behaving ourselves. That's what he said there. At this point, I was just like, what do we do now? When you feel the pulse of the people, first of all, if people don't, you must have heard by now, Twitter has been banned. Why? They pulled down a tweet from the president that seemed like it could incite, it was very insensitive, and the tone of it was very disrespectful to what happened, the civil war, against, you know, a particular tribe in this country, the Igbos, who've been sidelined for so long. Now, you can see that this man has strength when it comes to taking care of insurgency in Igbo land, but not when it comes to his quote-unquote bandits, who are actually terrorists. This has happened in the past when Twitter removed Trump's tweets. Did it ban the app? This man has no respect or sympathy for Nigerian youth who are, you refuse to give us job in federal government, you refuse to give us job or create jobs in our country by helping the economic situation here so that industry can thrive. You refuse that. Twitter, social media has become more than a means of people expressing their opinions and their rightful, rights or opinions of the country or you or your government. But it has also become a means of people earning money. $250,000 a day. The statistic that $250,000 a day is what people earn, or the revenue generated by Twitter in Nigeria. This man has taken that away from Nigerian youth. Do you know how many people were like promised money during the week, or say this week or next week the campaign will start? All that gone. Now, Malami now said that that anybody caught, they should start prosecuting people who are using Twitter and people who are using VPN. Then we left that. Loretta Onochie, who is completely partisan, and they list all the things where they happen for this country for now. Completely partisan. She is literally the head of social media, something. I don't care what she is in the country. It's totally irrelevant and useless because she's not doing her job, and she's just there to just, make a fool of herself and her generations. Because when this man comes out of office, that's when we'll show her who we are. That's when we'll show her. Shebi we go find them for road. Wherever you are, wherever you, additional Lai Mohammed, go to, we will find you. Shebi you will enter shop, whether it's in Canada or US, we will find you. Except you go and live in the North Pole. We go embarrass sooner. Don't worry. Nigerians are ready for you people. You don't know. Hey, Shebi you will leave office. You will come out of that Aso Rock. Continue. Now, Buhari by himself sent Loretta's name to be recommended as and to be, signed, approved by the Senate to be NEC chairman. INEC, I said NEC. INEC chairman. To be a commissioner of INEC. Did I say chairman? Sorry, everything is the same because from there we don't know where she will enter. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Somebody who is blatantly, openly, clearly partisan? Her whole body, soul, and spirit belongs to APC. You want to make this woman a what? And you see, that's why I tell people don't understand how to solve the issues of this country. You see, this Nigeria that we are, so a puppet can be the president if we have the right Senate, if we have the right people who are representing us in the House of Reps. Our problem is solved. Senate still is calling her to verify. They did not reject it immediately. That's a trash Senate. Trash. So people, hold your leaders accountable, the ones that are representing you, because they will sell this country. Sell it!
Everything sells.
My dears, now waiting they happen so. The way this country is going. Now today is Democracy Day, 12th of June. Do you know that there's police presence everywhere? Because people had said that they are going to protest on Democracy Day. A right of people to protest. The government has called it a security problem. So armed police is everywhere, stopping people from protesting. Democracy Day is an insult. My dears, what thing I go do now? Is there hope for this country? Yes, there is hope. Years back, my mother had a vision of judgment coming upon the land, upon Nigeria, and that it will start from the church. Years back. The year Buhari said he was going to go for president, 2015, his campaign year. She was having consistently the same dream. Bloodshed everywhere. The Nigerian flag on top. And she said, the Holy Spirit told her, judgment is coming. And that the judgment will start from the church. My dear, from then till now, prophecies upon prophecies. And this is the year of justice, judgment. It has started. You will see plenty men of God will just be going. People that have done nonsense, people that brought shame to the name of the Lord, people that have divided, they will go. People that allowed the seducer to enter the church, and then allow the country to get to where it is. Because the truth is that most of our spiritual leaders and fathers sold this country, sold the destiny of this country to Tinubu, to their political allies, because they knew that their church members were going to take power. They allowed anyhow, any rubbish to enter, because they knew that they were going to get money or get this or get that. But my dears, judgment is sweeping the land. Slowly but surely. If you know how many politicians have gone, how many politicians are sick, it's happening. But you will soon see more. This discerning in the spirit. If you understand, if you sense it, if you pray for this country. So my dears, people that say prayer doesn't work, please, it's not true. Keep praying for this country. Angels are passing through. You see what happened? On Lekki Toll Gate, the blood of those people is speaking. That was the last straw. If you don't know now. So, my dear people, things are happening. You see what's happening? The bloodshed in the north. The ethnic cleansing, the blood is speaking. People, God's ears are full. And the cup of the wicked people, their cup has run over. So God is in action now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So my dears, there is hope. Keep praying for Nigeria. Don't worry. God will topple them. They know that their game plan is off. They are literally trying to hold on to the last straw. But God is able to save and deliver this country. And save and deliver our generation. The only thing now is that I hope we are ready. And that God will help us to find the right people who will enter power. The sons that he has been preparing in the secret place. Just like he was preparing David in the secret place to take over from Saul. I do believe that there are people in the secret place that we don't know of that he will approve of. But will we listen? Should be all of us just dive to go and pick Buhari? Will we listen? Anyways, my people, that is the end of my video. This is the end. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please make sure that you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel. And I'll see you next time in the next video, all right? Check out my other videos, all right? And I'd like to see what you think about this in the comment section. ABN gang, was it?